Welcome all. Today we are going to solve a problem related to dimensional analysis by using Rayleigh's method. See the problem. The resistant force capital R. The resistant force capital R of a supersonic plane during the flight is dependent upon. So R is a dependent variable which is dependent upon the length of the aircraft L and velocity V and air viscosity mu and air density rho and bulk modulus K. Express the functional relationship by Rayleigh's method. So we need to find out the expression for the resistant force by using these variables. R is a dependent variable and length of the aircraft, velocity, viscosity, density and bulk modulus, these are all independent variables. So see the relationship. R is directly proportional to L, V, mu, rho and K. R is a dependent variable, other these variables are independent variable. R is dependent and these variables are independent variable. Okay. So for cancelling this proportionality, I am introducing a non-dimensional constant R equal to C of L power A, V power B, mu power C and rho power D, K power E. I am introducing the power first independent variable to solve the relationship. R equal to C of L power A, V power B, mu power C, rho power D and K power E, which is equation number 1. Next step, we need to find out the dimensional formula. What is meant by dimensional formula? It is in the terms of mass, length and time. These are all fundamental quantities. We need to find out the dimensional formula in terms of mass, length and time. First, R is the resistant force. Which unit is Newton? This is unit. And next is dimensional formula. Okay. So force unit is Newton. Already we know the dimensional formula, which is ml t power minus 2. Next, length L, unit is meter and dimensional formula is L. Next, velocity unit is meter per second and the dimensional formula for meter is L and per second is t power minus 1. Next, viscosity unit is Newton second per meter square, dimensional formula m L power minus 1 t power minus 1. Density unit is kg per meter cube, dimensional formula for kg is m and per meter cube is L power minus 3. Next, bulk modulus unit is Newton per meter square, dimensional formula is m L power minus 1 t power minus 2. Already we know the dimension for Newton, which is ml t power minus 2, ml t power minus 2 and per meter square is L power minus 2. So while solving this, we are getting the value of m L power minus 1 t power minus 2 for bulk modulus. In this, we already know the value for Newton, which is ml t power minus 2. Then per meter square, meter dimensional formula is L, so L raised to minus 2. While solving this, I am getting the value of m L power minus 1 t power minus 2 for bulk modulus. Next step, apply the dimensional formula in equation number 1. Equation number 1 is R equal to C of L power A, V power B, mu power C, rho power D and K power E. We need to substitute the dimensional formula in equation number 1 for left hand side and right hand side. First, the dimensional formula for R. R is the resistant force. Resistant force is ml T power minus 2. Okay. Next, L power A. L is the length. The dimensional formula is L. Capital L power A. Next, velocity. Velocity dimensional formula is Lt power minus 1. So, Lt power minus 1 to the power of B. Next, viscosity ml power minus 1 T power minus 1. So, ml power minus 1 T power minus 1 to the power of C. Next, density. Density dimensional formula is ml power minus 3 to the power of D. Last, bulk modulus ml power minus 1 T power minus 2 to the power of E. Next, take corresponding powers of m, l, t on both sides. From both sides, we need to take out the corresponding powers of mass, length and time. Mass, length and time are the fundamental quantities. First, find out for m. Take up the powers for m. Left side, m power is 1. So, 1 equal to right side. Here no m term, here no m term, here m is there, power is 1. So, whole power is c. So, c term. Next, here m power is here to the power 1, whole power d. So, I am writing plus d. Here power 1 to the power of e. So, C plus D plus E equal to 1, which is equation number 2. Next, to the power of L. Similarly, we need to find out the power for L. Left hand side, the L power is 1. So, 1. Right hand side, L power is A. Here L power is B. Here L power is minus 1. Minus 1 into C is minus C. Next, L power is minus 3 whole to the power of D. So, minus 3D. Here L power is minus E. Here L power is minus 1 whole to the power E. So, the equation is 1 equal to A plus B minus C minus 3D minus E, which is equation number 3. Next, T term. Here T power is minus 2, minus 2. Next, here no T term. Here T power is minus 1 whole to the power of B. So, minus B. Here T power is minus 1 whole to the power of C, which is minus C. And here no T term. Here T term is minus 2. Minus 2 whole to the power of E minus 2E, which is equation number 4. In this equation, totally we are having how many unknowns? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So, independent variables are 5 variables and these 5 variables are the unknown values. In this equation, 5 unknowns in 3 equations. 3 equations which is 2, 3 and 4. 2, 3 and 4. 5 unknowns in 3 equations. So, we need to convert into 2 terms, which is, I am assuming that the viscosity and bulk modulus. I am assuming that the viscosity and bulk modulus are the important parameters for this problem. So, I am deriving the problem in terms of these powers, viscosity power and bulk modulus power. See the viscosity power. Viscosity power is C and bulk modulus power is E. So right side I am denoting that in terms of these powers C and E. So I am deriving the equation in terms of C and E. That means I need to find out A, B and D, right? So I need to find out A, B and D. From equation number 2, I am finding D. Equation number 2 is C plus D plus E equal to 1. From this, D equal to 1 minus E minus E. Next, from fourth equation, the equation is minus 2 equal to minus B minus C minus 2E. Here minus are common, so I am taking minus as outside. So B plus C plus 2E equal to minus 2, cancelling the minus on both sides. So I am getting the value for B is 2 minus C minus 2E. The equation is B equal to 2 minus C and minus 2E. Now substitute the B and D values. We are already find out the B value and D value. Substitute these values in the L term. The L term equation is 1 equal to A plus B minus C minus 3D minus E. Substituting in this. So from this I can find out the A value. The A value is 1 minus B plus C plus 3D and plus E. I am substituting the values of B and D. 1 minus B. Minus B is, so this is B, multiply with minus. So I can write the 2 minus C minus 2E. Next, plus 3D. 3, D value is 1 minus C and minus E plus E. Simplifying this, 1 minus 2 multiplying with minus, so plus C plus 2E, then plus C, multiply with 3, 3 into 1 is 3, minus 3C minus 3E plus E. You can simplify this. First take the constant terms, which is 1 minus 2 and 3. 1 minus 2 is minus 1 and plus 3 is plus 2. Okay. Then take the C terms. C terms, C, here C value minus 3C. So C plus C is 2C, minus 3C is minus C. Next, E term minus 2E, sorry, plus 2E, E and minus 3E. It is getting cancelled, so the E term is getting cancelled. So I can find out the value of 2 minus A equal to 2 minus C. Now I need to substitute the values of A, B and C in equation number 1. Equation number 1 is the first equation. So R equal to C of L power A is 2 minus C and V of B is 2 minus C and minus 2E. Mu power C is as it is and rho power D. D is 1 minus C minus E. So rho power 1 minus C minus E, K power E as it is. The power can be right in the top side and minus power can be written in the bottom of the form. So L square L power C, L square L power C, which is in the denominator. Next, V square top of the, then minus C and minus 2E will become in the denominator. V power C and V power minus 2E. Mu power C as it is and rho power 1 is rho minus e will become in the denominator. So rho power minus e and rho power e, k power e. I am taking the constants outside. Constant means constants in the sense which variable cannot have the powers, which is a, b, c, d, e. Here the L term doesn't have the power, then v square doesn't have, then rho doesn't have the power. So I am taking L square, v square, rho outside. L square, v square, rho. Then I am combining the powers of c and e. We are having only the powers of c and e. I am grouping the powers of c and e. So the c power is here in denominator L power c, v power c, rho power c. Upper term mu power c. So I am grouping the c terms. Similarly grouping the e terms. E terms which is k power e in the denominator, v power 2e and rho power e. In this I am grouping the c terms and e term. Now I am substituting c and e which is equal to 1 for solving the derivation. For solving the derivation I am putting c and e which is equal to minus 1. L rho L square v square mu divided by L v rho whole to the power of c. I am taking the power as common term and here I am taking e power as common term. Now substituting c and e equal to 1. So the power is getting cancelled. So the resistant force rho L square v square is a function of mu divided by rho v L and k divided by rho into v square. Thank you.